The year was 1854, and the SS Arctic was the pride of the Collins Line, a sleek steamship meant to challenge Britain's dominance of the Atlantic. But in a chilling moment of fate, it became one of the worst maritime disasters of the 19th century, its legacy forever marked by cowardice, desperation, and an unforgivable truth. Join us now as we turn one of the darkest pages in maritime history. The Arctic set sail from Liverpool to New York on September 20th, 1854, carrying roughly 400 souls, including some of the wealthiest passengers of the day. She was built for speed, luxury, and power, a true rival to the British Cunard Line's best steamers. But the Atlantic in autumn is unpredictable, and hidden dangers lurk beneath the waves. On September 27th, the Arctic was steaming westward in thick fog off the coast of Newfoundland. Visibility was almost zero, the crew straining to see through the dense mist. But in an instant, disaster struck. A sudden impact shattered the calm. The French iron-hulled steamer Vesta had emerged from the fog and collided with Arctic's wooden hull. It should have been Vesta that sank. She was much smaller, a mere 100-200 tons compared to Arctic's 3,000. But iron does not give way like wood, and Arctic suffered a fatal wound. Her hull was ripped open below the waterline, seawater rushing in. Panic set in as Captain James Luce tried desperately to save his ship. The crew worked frantically, stoking the engines, hoping to beach the ship before it sank. So the Arctic kept moving, steaming toward the Newfoundland coast in a desperate bid for survival. But the damage was too severe. Water flooded the boilers, choking the engines. So Captain Luce had no choice. Lifeboats were the only hope. But there was no order, no discipline. Sailors abandoned their posts, seizing lifeboats for themselves. So the unthinkable happened. Not a single woman or child made it onto a boat. Passengers clung to whatever they could as Arctic finally slipped beneath the waves, vanishing into the cold Atlantic. But unlike later disasters, there was no heroic effort to save the weak. So those who survived did so through sheer force, taking what they could, leaving others behind. Captain Luce, thrown overboard, somehow survived on wreckage for 2 days before being rescued. But over 300 people perished, including his wife and children. The Arctic disaster sent shockwaves across the maritime world, exposing the brutality of survival at sea. But it also forced shipping companies to reconsider safety and the responsibility of the crew. So the legend of the SS Arctic endures, not just as a shipwreck, but as a lesson in the dark realities of human nature at sea. A lesson that leaves hundreds of lost souls sharing the same haunting epitaph for all eternity. The sea is my grave. My grave is the sea. If you found this story gripping, subscribe for more maritime tragedies. Which shipwreck should we cover next? Let us know in the comments. And please like and share as well, so that we may continue to bring you more harrowing tales of the sea.